How do, and welcome back to another one with me, Wayne, Barry, or Yorkie, whatever you wish to call me. Firstly, I apologise if my lighting is not very good today. My natural light situation today, the weather's not very nice outside, so it's pretty grey and dark, so I've got to use the ceiling light, and I know it's not the best, but anyway, we'll just get into the things I've got. I've got some physical pickups, 2 PS1 games and 2 PS4 games and a PS3 game. Get into those shortly. And 4 parcels from the shop we don't name. But anyway, as I said in my last video, I'd give a little update to the DVD situation. I had loads of DVD box sets. If you're looking for charity shops to get some credit for CEX vouchers, I suggest don't go into charity shops solely looking for video games, because they've already been picked through more often than not. But the money is in DVD box sets. I'm not even joking. I spent, I think it was £20 or £25 I spent on these 2 full boxes, right? So there's one receipt. This is one I got yesterday, and here's another one that I've just been and picked up today. So that is a long receipt, and out of a 20 or 25, I can't remember, pound spend, sorry, there's just receipts everywhere. First receipt got me £200, as you can see there, and the second receipt, where's the bottom? Here we go. £242. So nearly £450 in DVD box sets. I'll be honest, some of them blew my mind on the value, like that Minder one I mentioned in the last video was £25. The biggest kicker for with DVDs at CEX is you get half of what they sell them for on a voucher. There was one DVD box set, here we go. Let me just cover this information up here, but I'll show you. If you can see at the top there, you see this one is called Prisoner Cell Block H, Volume 14. They give me £35 on a voucher, and then there were a couple other ones there. Look, Prisoner Cell Block 12 and 12. £35 for a DVD box set, but they sell it for £70. I don't know who out there is buying DVDs at £70 a piece, but I was blown away by how much that got, and I had a few of these different volumes of this TV show. So yeah, nearly £450 in DVDs is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I've bought 3 games yesterday that I ordered, should I say, 3 games yesterday, but they won't be here until Wednesday, Thursday of next week. It's Sunday as of recording this. So I'll get those, and they'll be in the next video. There is another one I ordered today, which was just a really cheap one. Again, that'll be at some point of the week. And there is another one that should have been with this lot here, but they didn't send it out till a bit too late. So I'll put that in with the next video. But before I get into these box openings, I'm going to get on to these pickups. And these are all from CEX in Truro. While I was in CEX in Truro, one of the staff members there, Ash is his name, he recognised me. It's the second person to recognise me, and I find it so weird when people recognise me, in all honesty. I love it when people say hello to me. I'm just a friendly, normal guy. But it takes me aback a little bit when people recognise me all through YouTube, just for sharing my passion, I guess. But Ash, you were a really nice guy, and it was a pleasure to meet you. So yeah, let's just get on with the pickups, shall we? The first one, I can't pronounce this game for toffee. Xevious, Xevious 3D/G+. I have not a clue what game this is. It looks like a top-down shoot 'em up style. I think it is an old arcade game from many years ago. I saw it there in CEX and I needed it for my collection. So apologies about the stickers. I had to do a case swap because this was in one of the larger size cases, but it actually belongs in a smaller one, and I only had this one spare, so I will get them off eventually. I apologise about the cough that I have, by the way. I've been ill lately. There we go. Sorry. The next game is Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I cannot tell you how long I've been trying to get hold of this. I know, for some reason I've just never come around to ordering it off the website, but I saw it in person, checked it out, it's all there complete. So yeah, now I've got both of the Legacy of Kain games on PlayStation now, so I'm happy to have that. I've never played it before though, so don't ask me to describe it for you. I saw anybody who's been watching me long enough knows that I'm a bit of a sucker for steelbooks, and I picked up 3 today in the CEX branch in Truro. So yeah, I just had to have them. This game, I've already got it, and everyone's played it, so I don't really need to say much. But I mean, it's missing the outer sleeve, but I don't really care. And it's Modern Warfare 2 Steelbook. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's just Modern Warfare 2, really. But it's just a cheap Steelbook. It was £1. I'm not going to leave a Steelbook behind for £1. So there is that. Go with the rest of my games upstairs. Now this one, I never even knew it had a steelbook, and that is Shadow of War, the silver edition. It was exclusive to somewhere, I don't know where that sticker is, but that's what it looks like without, well, being open fully. Everything's in here, DLC slips, manual. Yeah, I never knew it had one. I knew the Shadow of Mordor had a steelbook, and it's quite, it's a pretty cool one. It's all embossed and such. But I didn't know Shadow of War had one. But £6. I saw that there, and I'm like, I cannot leave a steelbook for that cheap. And this last one, it was more than I really wanted to spend on any game. I mean, I've never played any games in this series, but I saw the steelbook and the condition, and I thought I had to have it. And that is Yakuza Kiwami. Never played it, know nothing about it. I've never played any of the Yakuza games, but look at that. Dragon and the Koi Carp there, that looks amazing. That is what sold me on it, was literally just this artwork here. And it's in fantastic condition. So it's got a bit of muck on it, but it needs a clean, but it looks so cool. And that was £25. That is way more than I'd ever spend on a PS4 game. I'm not a modern game player. You know what I mean. But anyway, I couldn't leave it there for that price, and I'll play it, and then I'll probably end up getting into Yakuza games, I guess. So we're going to get into the boxes. We'll go with this small, janky one first. So you get to see me arse around with some tape, scissors, trying to get through this tape again. I'm not very good at this. Let's just butcher the box to get into it, I guess. Oh look, they've sent me some more CEX stickers. What would anyone stick CEX stickers to? Games consoles? Laptop? What's in this one? Ah. I'm surprised I've got that in there. Stuffed in there nice and tight. Right. Condition check. Manual. Looks really like new. Little insert slip with it as well. The disc. Wow, other than some nasty greasy fingerprints, it looks like it's never been used. I mean, it's not been disc cleaned either. And that game, anyway, is Star Wars Dark Forces. Yes, I didn't have it until now. I've never played this one before. I've seen it on I think I had a video on a demo many years ago. But I've got onto a bit of a thing for trying to get all the Star Wars games at the minute. I think there is 1 or 2 more in here, and there is, I think the only one I need is Star Wars. Is it Demolition? Star Wars Demolition. I think the rest will be in this lot. What I haven't already got. Dark Forces. I'll play it in a bit because it was on a PlayStation first-person shooting game list I saw a couple of weeks ago. It looked quite interesting, so I'll give it a go. And here we go, some box with rip tabs. So for those that like this, I'm going to make this one a slow one so you can savour it. Should put some music over the top for that, I guess. Right, what's in this one? 2 in 1 box again. Oh Jesus, this stuff's everywhere, lots of it. Some elastic bands as well. Sweet. I needed some. Right, so there is 2 in here, like I said, and they've banded the 2 games together as well. So, condition check of the first one. Oh god, that's not good straight off the bat. Disc is clean. It's not had a disc cleaning process ran on it. Right, so I'm gonna have to give this a clean. I'll show you the game first before I show you everything else involved in it. It is Bomberman. Love the Bomberman games. I haven't played one since the Mega Drive days. I never played one on Ps1 ever in my time. But for some reason I've just not bothered buying them. I think it's because these normally come with like the white label classic types, because it's the Virgin Interactive games. They have that white label and then the little picture of this in a little box up here. But I'll show you the issues. The manual, you might not be able to make it out, but you see that white patterning on there? Yeah, that's mould. So that's not a great start. So I guarantee it stinks. Yeah, it does. And then the second part is the front inlay. You might not be able to make the colour out, but you should be able to make that. It's like a water stain or some other liquid stain. But look, I'll be honest, I'll probably take that back because the mould situation. I mean, I know I could clean it off, but why should I? Sending people mouldy games is a bit daft. But we'll chalk that up on the. That's gonna just go up there. That's the going back to the shop list. Now, oh yeah, I've just said in one of my previous comments that I had to change the Xevious game because it was in a big box, and I'll show you what I mean by that. The 2 games. So you see, some PlayStation 1 games came with slightly. You see there's a big size difference between the case. Some came with smaller cases. There you go. You can make it out. So I've just used the only case I had for the game I can't pronounce. This game should have had one of those cases too, but instead they've sent it me in a cheap Chinese case, a replacement that you get from a certain Express website. But look, you can see it's not even got PlayStation embossed into there or into the black section there. So this is one of those cheap replacement cases. But before we get into it, let's just condition check. There's a weird, like a musty cigarette smell coming out of there. The disc is in good condition though, so I have to find another game with a smaller case, but the game is Twisted Metal World Tour. As you can see, look, it don't fit in the case properly. You see it just floats around. If I put it in the tabs, I'll put it into the tabs at the top and then show you what I mean. So there you go, it's in the tabs at the top, but you can see at the bottom it doesn't quite fit right. So you can see my finger, there you go. So it's not the right case for this. This should be in a smaller one. But yeah, Twisted Metal World Tour, oh dear me. Oh, so they've sent me a European version. As you can see, the English is not there, but English is down here. So it should be fine. Let's just check the manual, see if it's got English in there. Right, so the first section is not English. So it's English like right near the end of the manual. So clearly this was originally a Swedish game. As you can see, like Sweden, and is that Denmark, and then Finland, and then UK there. Am I annoyed? Not really, because it's still in English. As long as it plays in English, I'll be alright with that. I just got to find a proper case for it. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments, to be fair, because I think I might take that one back. Yeah, we'll put that up there. That's going back. I'm not overly pleased about the case issue. Anyway, let's carry on. The next one, quick rip. Yeah, I've just contemplated in my mindset there. We're going to take that Twisted Metal back because that's an £82 game, and I'm not overly keen on spending £82 for something that's not right. I mean, you could all tell me I'm mad for taking it back, just keep it, but the cases, proper replacement cases for the PS1 are not cheap. I think genuine ones start at like £8-9 on eBay, and for one of the smaller size cases that might even be more. I don't know, I'm just not overly happy about it being European either. Well, let me know if I'm being daft. This game, I've seen it come into stock, never seen it before. And I just thought, it's on my list of games to get, let's just get it. And I think it's a multi-disc game as well. So I've got to check all the discs. So I always just call this Phil, but I asked one of the CEX staff members at CEX in Penzance yesterday, and he says that they call this Hex Fill. I called it Hex Wrap, so it's not too far off. But it's good for when I'm selling things. So let's check this one, condition check. That disc is clean. So that's disc 3 right at the front. That's annoyed me already. Right, so disc 1 belongs there. Disc 3 belongs there. Disc 2 belongs there. Right, I'm just very OCD about things like this. The manual is no stink. It's like it's just, to be fair, it's like someone could have just unwrapped it, and it's in its original PlayStation case as well. Oh dear. Right, I've just spotted an issue, so bear with me. Let me just check this. I'm going to do a bit of case dismantling here. Oh no, it's just on it's the case, it's not the inlay. As you can see, there's a lot of gluten ground. Oh yeah, the game, by the way, is Atlantis, the Lost Tales. Is that what it says? Yeah, the Lost Tales. I ain't got a clue about this. I think with the looks of the back, I'll show you with the inlay out. It looks like one of those FMV style games. Look at the balloon face on that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about this. It's a mouse compatible game, so I would assume it's an FMV point and click type of game. Never played it. If anyone out there has, let me know. But yeah, it's weird. It's like, I think they might have case swapped this from another game, because if you look there, it just looks like white funkiness, look. But there, if you look closer, it's like the artwork from a different game is stuck in there. I don't know what this case was on originally, but it's the rear part, so I'll just buy a CD from a charity shop and replace that component, but that's fine. So yeah, Atlantis the Lost Tales. Yeah, you can even see on this side, look, the back part of this, it's got some weird damage to it, but it's not on the inlay, so that's actually alright. It's also peculiar sticky. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I'll just swap that case out, that's fine. I can live with that. I mean, that was a £40 game, so madness, right? The last one, I don't think this is anything special, so don't hold your hopes up for anything fantastic. Oh God, I can't even get in this tab bit. Savour this one because it's the last one. I'm sorry, I failed at that one. This game is, yes, it's the other game I thought. Oh, I forgot until now, but I know I ordered this. It was, like I said, it's another Star Wars game, all right. Oh God. Well, it's a good job I'm going to charity shop for for a CD is that front section needs replacing. Both discs, let's have a check. Right, yeah, this is definitely going back. You might not be able to make it out. There you go. You see that clouding on there? That is disc rot on a PS1 game, just for what it's worth for anybody that's curious on what disc rot on a PS1 game looks like. That will not clean off. I'll don't care, it's going back anyway, so call me out for using a t-shirt, it's fine. Yeah, so it doesn't come off. Well, the clouding does not come off no matter what you do. That is what disc rot on a PS1 game looks like. If I hold it up to the light, yeah, I can start to see the blue inkiness through it. You'll not make that out on camera, but like I said, that's disc rot on a PS1 game. So that is going back for sure. I don't even care about the condition of the manual. But yeah, it was Star Wars Rebel Assault 2, The Hidden Empire. I don't even care at this point because that's going back. So yeah, a bit of a disappointing way to end that, isn't it? Really. So out of 5 games I ordered, 2 I'm keeping, 2 are definitely going back, and 1 I'm not so sure about the Twisted Metal. Let me know in the comments if you think I should take that one back. I personally think I should. I don't expect perfection ever in any of my games. I'm not a mint collector. I'm not a perfect condition or sealed collector. But I don't really want mouldy games. I don't want foreign games, and obviously I don't want games with disc rot, do I? So I think I'm well within my rights to have a few little niggles there, but I apologise that's not the bonus way to end the video, is it? But that little lot is my new additions, bar those 3, but they will, when I get them replaced, they will be going into this lot, so technically they're going to be new additions. These ones will go upstairs. Before I end the video, I do want to say to a few viewers and commenters, subscribers, I don't know if you subscribe or not, because YouTube doesn't tell me this, and if it does, I'm just an inept idiot who doesn't know how to work it. But yeah, I counted all of these games I have yesterday. I did write them down on a piece of paper. Pokemon cards falling everywhere. Right, where's that piece of paper? It's not that piece of paper. Oh, it's there. So unorganised. Yeah, I have 827 PlayStation 1 games. Pre all this lot, 827 out of 1,424, I believe, is the realistic number. So I'm well over halfway. I knew I had around 800, and as mentioned previously, I had around there, but I never knew the exact number. But I think I'm doing quite well for the additions now. I still need about 600 of them, so some way to go. So if you enjoy watching this, consider the fact that I'll be going for a little while yet. But I've also had some comments asking about seeing my games room. I'll be honest, I don't really have a games room as of yet. I will show you now. See, this is just a unit that I built in the summer last year. So that's where all my consoles and controllers are. This obviously console there, mind my big finger. Let me see if I can get it up there. So there's obviously some games, some other bits. There's more games down there, more down there, more down there, more down there. And then behind me, obviously it goes down there to the floor. So there's quite a lot. You can see, it's hard for you to see them all, but I am planning to convert my loft into a proper games room at some point of the summer, because all of my PS2, 3, 4 and 5 games are currently sat in boxes upstairs because I just don't have the space at the minute to store them. This is my only unit for my games, and this was built for PS1 games only. But I think I'm gonna refit my loft at some point in the summer, and I might do little videos on that if that's something anybody wants to see. But yeah, I'm going to do it so I can have PS1 games all on one wall, and then my PS1 down the length of the house, the PS3 down this side, because PS3 I have around 300 games for now, and then my PS2, 4 and 5 will be on the back wall of the house there, and then the other side will be my TVs and displays for all the consoles and the accessories and stuff that I've got down there. But I can't really show anybody more than that at the minute, because I don't really think you want to see boxes full of games right now, do you? But that will be something I do in the summer. I will have a proper games room, and then obviously my filming will be in there at that point. So for now, that is everything I have for you today. In the next one, there will be more CEX parcels, not the replacements of them, because it'll take them about a week to sort that out. But yeah, anyway, for now, that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all in the next one.